hello everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. It is Sharif here, and in today's video I'm going to be talking about something really serious and really important. Guess what? It's not Corona. It is reading. I want to talk about reading because I think it's really important, and I'm trying to look at the camera but I'm looking at myself, so I guess that's a problem. But I'm talking about reading because I think there's a lot of benefits, and I'll talk about that. I think there's a lot of books you could read, so I'm talking about that, and I'm also talking about ways to read the books or ways to listen to books and stuff. So I think that that's super important, and I wanted to talk about that because it just feels right to be talking about something really more on the serious side and the important part other than beauty. Like, just once in a while I'll talk about something more like other than beauty that's also super important. So yeah, let me just start. I'll first talk about the benefits, and I'm also going to be looking a little on my phone because my notes are on my phone, so I'm sorry if I'll be like looking down a lot, but it's because I don't really memorize this stuff really well. I kind of just like read them a couple of times, so I'll try and not look so much to the phone, but I don't know what's going to happen. Okay, I guess that's better. Sorry for the lighting change, but I just changed it because I thought this is better. Okay, let's just start. The benefits of reading books and how it could really affect your life slash your brain, I guess. I don't know. It is like its benefits it strengthens the brain, which makes you think better and think more. It's really good for your brain. Okay, I guess you already knew that. It increases the empathy and it builds vocabulary. I'm going to talk a little about building vocabulary, but I'll talk about it like in specific parts a little later. But building vocabulary, either in Arabic language or English language, will help you a lot in just expressing yourself to others and talking in a better way. Just like being able to talk a lot, and you don't like miss words, or like you don't know what word to say, how to express your feelings and stuff. So building vocabulary is really important. Like you can build vocabulary from anything else, but especially reading, because you read the same word a couple of times and the same name a couple of times and stuff, so you just keep it on your mind. You know what it means. You know what I mean? Like, okay, it prevents cognitive decline. It reduces stress. That means that if you're stressed, you could read a book. It'll help you a lot. And anything that you don't really understand quite well, you could tell me in the comments and I'll reply to you. Or you could search it online if you don't want me to reply, if you'll not really understand from me. I don't know. Okay? It aids sleep, which helps you to sleep if you want to sleep, Okay? Like, I do read books in the very night. That's like a new habit. If you want to see my night routine, I was going to film it, but then I thought about filming this video because it's a little, more important. And I'm putting my hand this way because I'm putting my hand on the bed so I could put the phone so I don't keep on looking. But okay, it elevates depression, which helps you like get out of depression quickly if you're sad or depressed. It also like the last thing is it lengthens the lifespan. I think that these stuff are quite important. These are like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 really important stuff that you need to know about, beneficial stuff about reading. And I think you really need to know why should you read before reading, because maybe reading isn't your favorite hobby, but you can make it your favorite hobby. If you cannot make it your favorite hobby because you like doing something else. I like doing photography more than doing reading. I like filming videos more than reading, but still reading is really beneficial, so that's why I love reading. But it's not like my first priority. Okay, what are the advantages of reading? If you want to know what that is, the advantages of reading, then keep on watching. The reading helps us build a better vocabulary, as I just said in the previous points, but it helps us really build vocabulary. And it was proven, I don't know, like it might be like a scientific thing, or like they did kind of an experiment, but it was proven that book readers, the people who read books, have a richer vocabulary. They know more words and more vocabulary, so they could talk better. So for them, easier to find the best expression for all they want to tell others. So if you're like me, for example, sometimes I don't really know how to express my feeling or like how to say it in English/Arabic actually. Like sometimes I know the word in English, but I don't know it in Arabic. So I'm reading to know more in the vocabulary and be more used to reading. I was shooting my friend or my cousin actually. Her name is Suhaila. I was shooting her. I was doing like a little photo shoot, because I have a page on Instagram at Lushine Photography. I'll link it down below. So I was taking pictures of her on my camera and stuff. And then she was telling me that she's starting to read and she wants to know books to read and stuff. So I'll be sharing books also. But she was like really interested in reading because she wants to build her vocabulary. She told me like she wants to talk English better, so she will read more. I'm just saying. Okay, where did I stop? In general, the more you read, the richer your vocabulary gets. Furthermore, books are definitely a treasure trove of knowledge. So, maybe you don't want to read something like a story or stuff, so you want to read something more useful, then probably read something about birds, about animals, about a person actually, about a real like story that actually happened in life, to know more about like history and stuff, you know? Okay, I will tell you right now books to read if you're a beginner and other books to read like at any time. Maybe some of them are like similar but like the same, you know, but let me tell you. The books to start when you're just beginning. I'll give you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 books to read when you're beginning, and I'll tell you the author. Not really the name because I did not find the exact name, but I'll tell you some stuff and then I'll go grab my books and I'll show you 2 of them. So yeah. The first one is The Great Gatsby. The Great Gatsby. I haven't read it. All of these I haven't read them, but I'm telling you options. The Great Gatsby, The Catcher in the Rye by J.D., The Alchemist by Paulo Coelho, The Palace of Illusions by Kitra Banerjee Divakaruna. I'm not really good at reading these names because they're not Egyptian names. They're not like really like English names. But I'm really sorry if I cannot pronounce them as well. But Sita, an illustrated retelling of the Ramayana by Devdutt Pattanaik. That's the type of thing that you will get more into history. And then you could also read the Kite Runner by Khalid Hosseini. That's an Egyptian guy, I guess, or like an Arab guy. So I'll be reading this book or listening to this audio because I want to compare between like Egyptian people or like Arabs and not Arabs, like Europeans or stuff. Okay, now for everyone like just not really into beginners, like anyone could read it. Yeah, I'll give you 8. To Kill a Mockingbird by Harper Lee, 1984 by George Orwell, Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone by J.K. Rowling, The Lord of the Rings by J.R.R., The Great Gatsby by F. Scott Fitzgerald, Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen, The Diary of a Young Girl by Anne Frank, and for this title, I will read this book. Really interesting. It seems really interesting. The Book Thief by Marcus Zusak. Okay, these are the books. That's all. But I want to kind of give you some other book ideas that I have, so I'll go grab them right away, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I have one of them because the other one I was discussing it with my cousin, so it was not in my room, so I don't know exactly where it is, but it's probably in the living, I guess. I'm not sure, but I just want to show you this one, and I know the title of the other one, but I will be reading this one first. I've been reading the other one. I'll also tell you its name, but I don't know the author, like the name really well, so I'll tell you the name. This one is Charles Dickens, Oliver Twist by Charles Dickens. It's really like a really big book. I haven't started in it because the other one is a little smaller, so I thought like, okay, I could finish the other one, but I'm not sure that I'll finish this one, so let me just start with the other one. It's called Little Women. I'm not sure by the author's name, but yeah, it's called Little Woman. It's about, I always read this part before I get the book. So the other one is about a mother and her kids. The father died or left them, I'm not sure, or he's in army, something like that. And the little kids, or like the girls actually, are taking care of their mom because their mom is getting a little older. I'm looking at the window right there because it seems like it's raining, but I'm not sure because it's a little yellow, you know. So, okay, windy maybe. So, the Little Woman one is about like the girls slash kids taking care of their mother because their father is in army slash died. I don't know. But yeah, this is really interesting to me. When I read it, like this part, I thought is really interesting. I also read this one, but I forgot because I got them a really, really long time ago. But I haven't been reading until I really like knew what are the benefits and stuff, and I really wanted to get more vocab, and I just started reading them. But I could read you this one. It's a little big, but hopefully, okay, I'll just try and like read it really quick. Fleeing the workhouse, Oliver finds himself taken under the wing of the Artful Dodger and caught up with a group of pickpockets in London. As he tries to free himself from their clutches, he becomes immersed in the seedy underbelly of the capital amongst criminals, prostitutes. Okay, anyways, after this word, and the homeless, because I'm going to be reading this book, so I don't want to like read it all, but and the homeless, prostitutes, and the homeless. Okay, I don't want to continue because if you're getting the book, I don't want to tell you everything, so you could read it and know if you're interested. Not just go grab it because I said to grab it, because I'm telling you to choose the book, but just how to know what the book is about. Okay, just read the back of the book, know if you're interested, just grab it if you are. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I also have a statement for today. The statement is really short and it does not, like, it's self-explanatory, but I'll tell you. It is reading makes smart. That means reading makes smart / vocabulary. That means that if you read a lot, you're more smart, you're more, like, you have more vocab and stuff. So yeah. Also, if you have been till here, comment down below. Read. If you're not able to comment, then follow me on Instagram and DM me. Read. And you'll have a shout out in my next video. So yeah. Also tell me what other videos you want to see, and thank you so much for watching. I hope you liked it, and I hope you think it's useful. Give it a thumbs up if you think so. Also, don't forget to subscribe and turn on your post notifications to be notified when I post any new video. Anything about beauty, anything more useful, that stuff. Yeah, love you all, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Love you.